Alright, give me a second. Let me keep prepping. All right, it's game time, baby. We are playing something new. Valkyrie Elysium got flushed. Indeed. Here we are at 1 a.m. yet again. Hello, Mizu. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This time, there's no way to blame except for myself and Poison. We were on Marvel Rivals, so he can take some of the blame. That and I was watching Capcom Pro Tour. Yeah, I think that was a CPT event. So I was watching some Street Fighter 6. But it's fine, because now we get to play some Second Story R. Valkyrie Elysium, you had your chance. You're just gonna get played on my Steam Deck. Now we're giving another game a chance. Hopefully this one does not disappoint. It's funny because I was gonna play so here's the thing. I definitely intended to, and then I looked at the Divine Force and I was like, I know you play differently, but you look too much like Valkyrie Elysium, right? And that was my problem. Because I played the first chapter. I played at least one chapter of it, and I was just like, okay, this is fine. It plays nicely. I did that like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago whenever I bought the game. But I was just like, it looks too similar, and I just don't want more of that right now. So I went with something, you know, a little differently stylistically. It was either going to be this or Neo: The World Ends With You. And I decided if I wasn't going to play the Divine Force, I'm going to play this. So we're going to play this, and then maybe right after, maybe a little bit later, we'll play the Divine Force. I need a break. I need a break from that, like, that visual style. It's like cheap realism, and if that makes any sense. And that cheap realism, it wore me down. It wore me down just a little. Which is specifically why I went with this game or Neo: The World Ends With You, because they both have a very, like, animated style. Also, Sakuraba, isn't that the dude who does, does he also do Tails? That's the Tails guy, right? What is Sakuraba? Okay, yeah, that is a Tails guy. Okay, cool. Cool. I know, well, Divine Force was Tri-Ace. I don't know if Valkyrie Elysium was Tri-Ace. Apparently playing this chick is the better way to play if you are unfamiliar with Star Ocean. And while I am not wholly unfamiliar, I am realistically unfamiliar. Because I haven't played Star Ocean in at least, like, again, maybe 2 decades. I haven't played this in forever. So, let's start with her. Voice language, voice type, Galaxy. What's Galaxy? Satisfying normal mode, brutal hard mode. Brutal hard mode, we'll go with that. And then we'll go for arrangement. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was back during my era where I would, like, borrow games from one of my friends, this dude named Jeffrey, and he happened to have He happened to have it, and he let me borrow it because he's the one who I got a lot of the Final Fantasy games from too. 4 is integrity and faithlessness, right? What's up, Ben? Or is 4 the last hope? I can't remember. I just know we don't have integrity and faithlessness on PC. We do have Last Hope on PC, and I know people said that one was like really middling, but at least it played all right. Dude, look at this game. It is. Let me actually get into it. This is such that HD 2D stuff that Square has been doing for a while. It looks so good. Ah, so it was the Last Hope. Got you. His Last Hope was like $4, and I was considering picking it up. Situated. Sorcery Globe, it's in red print. That means it's important. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. How the heck that spell? And off she goes. So, what's crazy is the opening to the Divine Forest has, I can't remember his name right now. I can't remember his name right now. It's a dude in Vamps. He did the trailer for Dante's DLC in DMC 5. Where's my? Let me just look. I can find his name real quick. Recently added. Hi. The opening for Divine Force is like it doesn't fit, but it's just good. I like it. Look at this. It's so pretty. Unique spots. Press X to learn about information on the spot. Rustic water wheel. A handmade general purpose water wheel that's an essential part of daylight in our area. One used to see things like this on Earth too. Yep, we got an achievement. And we leveled. Crazy. I see multiple chests. There's no way they're letting me open up these multiple chests. Rare items are purple, gold is equipment, silver is normal, red is items or coal, spike enemies are here. Oh hey, look, they're letting me open them. I'm actually equipped gear that's better, can be tuned. Yes. Apparently they made a lot of changes, like a lot of good changes to this game, to the point that people are like, this is a very, very good game. Which is also why I lean more toward this than Divine Force. I know Divine Force is mixed, and like it was, some people are like, yeah, try it. Some people are like, yeah, it's okay. While this is just universal praise. I know that's hilarious because I was just like, I like to try out the middling games too, but after Valkyrie Elysium, I'm like, let me take a break from the middling game. Let me play something that's that's really good, or at least hopefully really good. best weapon in like a few hours or something. So I did see that grinding is dangerous in this game, that you can accidentally grind your way up too fast. And unfortunately, you know me, I like to grind, so I may or may not have to turn up the difficulty even more. Hey, what's up, Bess? How you doing tonight?
やっぱりシンゴの森に来ると落ち着くな。今日はもう少し奥まで行ってみよう。
We shall see then. We shall see. Oh, that was the way back. Okay. Well, let's just look around then. Visually though, like the aesthetics of this game, very, very like immediately pleasing to the eye. Again, that HD 2D stuff that Square has been doing is working wonders. And, I mean, naturally it runs really well, which the Divine Force does not run well. Apparently you need to repeatedly compile the shaders to make it run well. It's like, ugh.
本当にお母さんも心配性よね。ちっとも危なくなんてないんだから。危ない。え？
Oh my god. Alright, thanks for coming and saving the day, other MC. I won't get into that, but at least I'm alive. Sorry. Well, I hope at least your weekend goes better. I hope at least that goes better. I hope your next week is better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this game. I was saying it earlier, but I haven't played a Star Ocean game in forever. Yeah, no, it is gorgeous. Like visually, this is just very, very pleasing to look at. Always hoping for the best for everybody. Let me explore. Let me look around. I'm taking the scenery. All you've been doing is running away, girl.
私突然のことだったからちょっとびっくりしちゃって。怖かったかな。はい、少し。でも本当にすみませんでした。助けていただいたのに。いいんだよ別に。それにこうして待っててくれたじゃない。
We did stop. She even thought about it. She said, "Oh yeah, let me stop."
私はレナ・ランフォードと言います。
レナ・ランフォード。
僕はクロード C ケニーです。よろしく。よ
ろしくお願いします。ところでクロードさん、さっき何か言いかけてましたけど。
Who even knows anymore what's going on with any of the major game companies, you know?
そうそう。大したことじゃないんだけどさ。
As long as they don't end up in a
どこなのかな?
In any situation like some of the people under Microsoft. That whole Microsoft situation is still just wacky.
うん、まあそんな感じかな。
どこからいらっしゃったんです？
地球からなんだ。
地球どこですかそこ？
I don't know, you tell me, where is Earth? It's definitely not where I'm at right now.
そうだね。
Earth?
なんて言ったらいいのかな。そう、遠い場所だよ。ここからは多分ものすごく
遠いところですか。すごいですね。
What AI elements was it using? I think I saw something about it, but wasn't like if I may be confusing it with Devil. What's that second movie where they used AI for some of the ads? But I vaguely remember them talking, like somebody claiming it, but I don't remember if it was actually like.
クロードさん、この橋の向こうがアリアです。
But yeah, South of Midnight was decent,
へえ。
but the end was just very disappointing.
でもいいのかい？いきなりお邪魔しちゃって。
構いませんよ。助けていただいたお礼もしたいですし。
Oh, Microsoft is in. We like this week has been awful for Microsoft. Hey, let's put up a graphics ad and have it be an AI generated image. That's totally what we want to be showing after we just like drop the ball
大したおもて
incredibly
なしは
hard.
できませんけど。
But yeah, my South Midnight was alright. I think it was a good game, really good visuals, but it didn't stick the landing story-wise for me. Like it had a theme going, and then the last bit of it kind of like dropped it, and I was just like, I wish we would have kept with that theme. Also, the fact that the last boss wasn't a boss threw me off too. It was literally just a gauntlet of all the enemies you fought before. It turned like it should have been a layup for that game to be like a 7 or 8 for me, and it just ended up being like a soft 6.
へえ、綺麗なところだね。
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
うん、いいところだね。気持ちいいや。そうだ、よかったら村を案内してもらえるかな。
いいですよ。わかりました。
And the best, I think probably one of the best parts of South of Midnight is that it wasn't long. It was short, it was a decent price, and it didn't overstay its welcome, but I just wish it had like another 2 hours. It still would have been short, but it needed like another 2 to
村の
3
結婚
hours.
式とかはここでやるんですよ。とても
The
真面目な
ending
神
felt
父様
so
がいらっしゃっ
rushed.
て、いつもみんなの相談に乗ってくださるんです。
へえ、立派な人なんだね。
South of Midnight's backgrounds are all fully AI generated. The animations were AI focused on large language models, made them based on other interaction based stories. Oh. Oh? And is this all like verified entirely? And if it is, can you send me it? Like, I want to actually look into that because that's crazy if that's true. That's like
みんなと
insane.
ても頼りにしています。
And honestly, that would make me revoke all the praise I just gave it. Because like I said, the game looks visually good. It animates well. But if it's all AI, oh my god, that's so disappointing. That would be so incredibly disappointing. But the way Microsoft is moving, I wouldn't be surprised.
ここは最近結婚した新婚さん夫婦の家です。見ている方が恥ずかしくなるくらい仲がいいんです。
Well, why are we barging in and just looking at them
そう
then?
なんだ。
They're just barging in and staring at them. How y'all two doing? Your boyfriend's a hottie? Hey. I barely even know this man. Y'all got upstairs. Ooh, y'all got chests up here. I am robbing these people. I am in their house opening their chests. I am actually robbing them. My bad. Y'all are so in love and I'm just taking y'all goodies. Well, I mean, if you don't have it on hand, don't worry. I'll look into it a little bit later. Because I am interested in that. Because, unironically, I have been singing that game's praise in a way where I'm like, if you are interested, play it. Just be aware you may be a little bit disappointed. So I will, if that is the case, I would absolutely take back all the praise, and I'll probably take down 2 or 3 videos that were used talking about it. And that would change the way I feel about like my games when I like curate them at the end of the year. That would be so sad. That would be so incredible. That's so disappointing. But like I said, with the way Microsoft has been moving, it's easy to believe, which is a problem. It's so easy to believe it.
子供たち2人だけで留守番会？
ええ、ちょっとかわいそうですよね。だからできるだけ話し相手をしてあげているんです。
優しいんだね、レナは。
そんなことはないですよ。
Alright, let me take their stuff while they're not looking though, and then I'll talk to them. In 2 weeks? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll tell you the second story of R. That's what I'll tell you. Provost stated openly about approving AI for Compulsion Studios efforts. In this article, I can't find a record now. Posted the artifacts. If it's like well documented, I imagine it'd probably be like fairly easy for me to like look into it a little bit later. So thank you for that, Marcel. It's so sad and disheartening. It's like the art style and the way it moved was like the one thing I was able to praise it about every single time. Like nothing else. This game is gorgeous. And if that's the truth, oh my god, that's just so incredibly disappointing. What y'all got in here? I know y'all got something up here. Back in a few hours. Alright, well, I need to take all your stuff on here. Artfully stating his openness while shrouding it and protecting artists. Just based on the types of games that we make, I would say that we probably are not the studio that would use AI the most. Okay, so that will use it the most already. Yeah. Immediately I focused in on it, on that the most. That was the first thing and I don't think that bothers anything at Microsoft. Okay, at my DNA of our studios is to handcraft things to feel. All right, because syncing Steam does make you say if you use the AI, but I mean, if they're trying to lie about it, then but yeah, that whole little the most part, that's very particular wording they're using there.
私の家です。少しうちの中を片付けてきますから、ちょっと外で待っていてもらえますか？
Okay, so that's their get around for it. There, it's just in-house training, yeah. And just because it's Microsoft, that means you have a very big pool of things to pull
あ
from.
ら、お帰りなさい、レナ。どうしたの？お母さん、大変なことが起きたの。何よ、大げさね。大げさなんかじゃないのよ。現れたのよ、勇者様が。え？勇者様よ、伝説の勇者様。わかるでしょ？
The hero of light.
とうとう私たちを
I think you mean the warrior of light,
光の
actually.
勇者様が現れたの。レナ、あなた、それは確かなの？見たことのない服を着ているし、光の剣も持ってた。光の剣？シンゴの森で不思議な光で助けてもらったの。あれは絶対光の剣だと思う。それでその人はどこにいるの？今家の外に。
That's so sad. That's so sad.
レナ、ちょっと。
Like, I would almost say,
すみません。
if it's in the most ethical
クロー
way
ドさ
to
ん、
use it
どうしたんですか？
in this case,
いや、
and
い
that's
つまで経っても
literally
君が出てこない
exactly what
から
I was
さ
about to say, Ben.
どう
The
したの
most
かなと思って。
ethical way I would see of using it in an art
すみませんで
process
し
in
た。
that case is if you're training it
もう
on
少し
your
外で待っていて
own
もらえ
work.
ますか？
But if you're pulling it from the greater Microsoft, you're pulling it
じゃ
from
あ、
people who
村
don't
の中を
agree.
散歩していてもいいか
Who
な。
probably didn't agree. I mean, they probably agreed in some fine print to like,
ぜひ
okay,
そうして
whatever,
い
you
て
can
く
do
だ
whatever
さい。
you want, right? I mean, that's just the nature of making something. But that doesn't mean like inherently mean like, oh,
びっ
well
くりし
now
た。
you know I'm perfectly fine with Microsoft doing whatever they want with my
Lena,
product and
今の
training
人？
AI on it. That part sucks. We're here feeling. I personally think it's a great game that's still in the air. They can produce that game, but that's why. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if it's they're protecting the artists, if it's actually in-house training on your own work, that would be my biggest thing. If you are training on your own work, not some other studio at Microsoft, your own stuff. Like say you have some random massive data set from other past works, and you just train it off that. That's probably the best way to do it in theory. However, the other issue is, and this is probably not as much of an issue with when you're doing it for like that level of game production, but the whole idea of if you're using this stuff and it's going crazy, like burning away at the power, I would wonder how big of a power draw and how much energy that takes to be using it. Because I remember just doing basic refinement processes when I was doing my internship. That was burning up my computer. And I couldn't do anything because it was like running numbers repeatedly. And then, there's a whole situation with Elon and Grok in that city in Tennessee where they're basically poisoning the air to cool down the data center that's like being used to fuel Grok, right? It's so layered, and I don't know.
大丈夫かしら？あの人を一人で放っておいて。大丈夫だとは思うけど。レナ、あなた今の人をうちに呼んでらっしゃい。その方がいいわ。
Like
そうね、
abysmal.
そうしましょう。
Abysmal.
わかった。呼んでくる。
Abysmal for the environment, and they set up close enough to the town, and they're sinking, like they're poisoning those people's air.
お母さん、私の言ったこと信じてくれたんだ。
Man, and
でしょ
dude,
自分の
don't
娘な
even
の
get me
よ
started with the crypto scams that came up a couple years ago.
ありがとう
Oh, God. It was all so bad. And it's crazy because we basically went from one to the other. We went from crypto scams immediately. Let me not say immediately. There was like a small break. There was a very small break before we went into the, all right, we're all using AI now. Yeah, I remember. And then there was a whole little, oh, the new GPUs came out. So now we're going to be selling GPUs instead, like, we're going to be scalping this stuff. And that ruined the, heck, the GPU market still hasn't recovered from that. And then it was like, oh, well, now the used market for GPU is screwed because now you can buy a GPU that was used for mining and is actually basically dead. But you don't know until you get to use it. It is so incredibly bad, man. Left arm, yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm hopeful, but it feels like there's no escape. It feels like there's no escape. Man. I mean, heck, mentioning YouTube, let's just look at YouTube comments. The majority, let me not say the majority, but like comment sections on YouTube are full of bots. Comments on TikTok, in all of social media, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or TikTok, it's just bot central. It really sucks.
レナ、もういいのかい?
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, お母さん、ただいま。
お邪魔します。
あらレナ、早かったのね。でもよかったわ。ちょうど今支度が終わったところよ。
支度って？
I still need to read the fine print on what YouTube is doing for their little anti-bot thing that dropped like 2 or 3 days ago, where they're cracking down on like non-transformative content.
美味しそうでしょ。母さん腕によりをかけて作ったんだから。
That food does look delicious.
そうじゃなくて。
何、食べないの？あなたを助けてもらったお礼にクロードさんに食べてもらおうと思ったんだけど。
それはわかるけど、多すぎない？
そう？若いし、たくさん食べるかなと思って。クロードさんお腹空いてますよね？
まあ、それなりに。
ほらごらんなさい。男の子はこれくらい食べるものなのよ。クロードさん、たくさん食べてくださいね。
はい。
I believe it. I mean, heck,
もう
Starlink just goes back to Elon, so I can only imagine the data that he's using that thing to scrape. Probably funneling all kinds of like ways to use his army of bots. Oh, I always hesitate to use the word dystopian, but it's starting to feel a little dystopian.
ごちそうさま。
無理しないで残してもよかったんですよ。大丈夫ですか？
I think I'm just genuinely surprised how quickly everything went downhill. Because
僕の言いは
realistically,
丈
it's
夫
been
だか
about
ら。
5 years. It's only been about 5 years of all this bouncing back.
もうお母さんたら作りすぎよね。
でもすごく美味しかったよ。僕の母さんじゃこうはいかないな。
Well, Valkyrie Elysium is still getting played. It's just not getting played on stream. It got flushed from stream. I'm gonna beat it though. I was playing it last night. don't hate it, but I
お世
I
辞
need
で
to
も
turn
嬉
my
しいです。
brain off while I'm playing that game.
喜んでもらえてよかった。私は下で後片付けを手伝ってきますね。少しの間、2階でゆっくりくつろいでいてください。
Yeah, because I mean,
少し休ませてもらうよ。
it was basically content mills. It was nothing but content mills pumping out content repeatedly that wasn't transformative. It was just the lowest quality of content that you can
レ
just
ナ
put on the
あの
internet.
人は
お腹いっぱいだって。今上で休んでもらってる。
Residence of Fate is the
そう
action turn-based game, right? Where you can
Lena,
do like
今のうちに
shooting.
村長様を呼んでらっしゃい。もう暗いから気をつけていくのよ。
行ってくる。
Okay, so it is the one I'm thinking of then.
なんじゃ想像しいぞレナ。
村長
At least the
様
new Digimon game is
そん
looking
なのん
pretty
きに
good.
している場合じゃないんです。早く
If I'm
うちに
being
来て
honest,
く
I
だ
haven't
さい。
played any of the Digimon games, but that one looks
いや
decent.
はや、一体何が起こったというのじゃ。
とうとう勇者様が現れたんです。
なんじゃと。
This poor girl going around telling everybody that man's a
その
hero.
人、光の剣を持ってるんです。
How do you know Ken?
光の剣じゃと。
異国の服も着ているし、間違いありません。あの人は伝説の勇者です。
なんたることじゃ。
I did do a mission or two on
So
First
they-
Ascendant the other day, but it was
So
running
no,
like
どこで
really
見たのじゃ？
badly. It was like way worse than it ever was before. I don't know what happened.
私が魔物に襲われたところを光の剣で助けてくれたんです。今は私の家にいます。
I didn't have anything else open.
それにその人はここがどこだかわからないのに旅をしているなんて言ってたし、どこから来たのかもよくわからないんです。おかしいと思いませんか？
Yeah, he's from Earth.
確か
Young
に
lady from
妙
ER.
じゃな。お前が嘘をつくような子ではないことはよく知っておるが。
村長様、
まあ、会ってみないことには始まらん。
Oh
とりあ
my
えず
god, that
話
felt
を聞い
great.
てみるとしよう。
I haven't cracked my neck in forever, and that just felt so good. I mean, when aren't Nixon doing something bad? What happened now with them, though?
お母さん、ただいま。
どうしようレナ。
どうしたのお母さん、そんなに慌てて。
だって
Oh.
どうしたのって聞いてるの。
Oh.
言っちゃった。
They incentivize people to review their game
勇
positively.
者様って
言っちゃったの？それでクロードさんは？
まだよくわかってないみたいだけど。
いいから落ち
Is
着き
that
な
part
さ
of the
い。
reason? Well, I don't
彼
want to
も
talk
まだ
about
事
Blue
態
Archive.
を
Blue
理解
Archive
して
is
おら
no,
んのじゃろ。
that Steam releases in a very, very weird place.
クロードさん。
Blue Archive is a gacha. It's a
あなた
Nexon
がクロ
gacha.
ードさんですか。初めてお目にかかります。私はこの村の長をしております。レジスというものです。
クロードです。
シンゴの森でレナを助けていただいたそうで感謝しております。
That's kind of insane, though.
Yeah.
That's so insane that they would even think that would slide.
レナから聞いたのですが、旅をしている途中だそうですな。
いや、そんな大げさなも
I
ので
mean,
もない
like
で
I
すけど。
said, I am trying out Uma Musume right now, and it's
どこへ行かれるお
fun.
つもり
It
で
is
すか？
genuinely fun.
クロス王国、それともラクール大陸ですか
I
な？
would laugh. Hold up.
それは、その。
I got some hairs on my phone because I was picking my hair before stream, but I hope you're ready to laugh. I have it on my phone and I have it on my computer. That's how much I've been playing it. Yes, picking my hair, you know? Hair pick. Even though two of the things are bent, you know. I do have a fro, even if it's like small right now, because I pat it down whenever I make myself presentable, but you gotta pick your hair. Just get a perm? Okay.
ここがどこかもわからぬ上に目的もはっきりしない。妙な旅人でございますな。
何が言いたいんですか？
I don't know if I ever would stream Uma
無礼を
Musume.
承知で申し上げ
I
ます。
would
クロード
have
さ
a
ん、
time with it
あなたは
doing
嘘を
career
ついてい
mode
ま
though.
すな。
Like I said, it's fun. I have a decent time with it. Like
あな
last
た
night
は
or the night
ただの
before,
旅人で
I
は
was
あります
playing
ま
it
い。
all night. Like I was playing, as soon as I got off Valkyrie Elysium, instead of going to sleep, I did like 2 or 3 career modes.
おそらく異世界のもの、伝説の勇者。旅人というのは世を忍ぶ仮の姿。違いますか？あなたは我々を助けるべく訪れた光の勇者
Has a
様で
much
ございましょ
longer
う。
daily commitment. I will say that. Just like compared to other games where you can just do your dailies in like 10 minutes, I'm not doing my dailies in 10 minutes. That
何を
one,
根拠にそんな。
that's a time sink.
根拠なら我々の地方の伝承に次のような言葉があります。この地エクスペル、脅威に襲われ民苦しむ時、
Never expel our suffering. A hero will appear in the form, the sword of light.
かの
Well,
者光の剣を携え人々を救いたもうと。
I guess my boy did have a sword of light.
あなたは異国の服をまとい光の剣をお持ちじゃ。これ以上どんな理由をお求めになる？
You have a sword of light and you came from foreign land. You're the hero. It's that
光の剣
simple.
なんて僕は持っていませんよ。
そんな私を助けてくれた時にはまばゆい光を放つ武器を使って
Yeah,
いた
no,
じゃ
it
ない
takes
ですか。
far more than 10 minutes.
それは
It takes more than 10 minutes, and I would say it's
この人は違うのでしょうか？
not incredibly involved, but you
そんなことない。
do have to look at what you're doing. It is probably the most involved that I am with any
光の
gacha.
剣に関
Like
し
I
て
can
は
turn
わ
my
かりま
brain
す。
off for a lot of them, but
光
that
の
one
剣
I'm
では
not
あり
paying
ません
attention.
が、確
Granted,
か
I
に
am still new to the game.
そ
It's
う
only
いう
been
武
2
器を持っ
days.
ています。でもだからといって僕が勇者であるというのは何かの間違いのような気がします。
It is kind of funny how these kind of stories go where you have a person from some other time or planet, they come to a like lesser developed planet and they're just like, yo, you clearly are a hero of
どうしてそん
legends.
なこと言うんですか？
だって本当に勇者じゃないんだ。僕にそんな力はないよ。
Oh
そもそも何が
god,
起きてい
man.
るのか
I
も
would
わか
I
ら
would
ない
have
し
some fun. I think I will be one of those people that gets get a little bit
いきなり助けろって言われても。
too into the RP if I'm playing Musume on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be galloping with my horse, you know, acting like
ソーサリーグローブのこと
I
も
got the little
異変
little
のこと
thing.
も
But I think I
こ
would
の
get a
村
little
に
too
起きてい
into
る
it.
のではありません。
Heck, I get too into it while I'm in bed. I'm just like, oh my god, come on. You missed, it was a photo finish and you came in
本
second.
当にご存じないようですな。ご説明いたしましょう。今から3ヶ月前のことです。
Alright, flashback to 3 months
この
ago.
村から北西に位置する別の大陸にエル王国という国があります。
Kingdom of
そ
El.
のエル王国の領地の一つ、エルリアの町に、ある日突然隕石が落下しました。はじめはただの珍しい隕石だと騒がれていただけだったのですが、
This is a much longer prologue or intro
Yagate
than like Divine Force was,
Irimashita.
though. Divine Force lets you get straight into the gameplay. Not that I mind this, I don't mind the world building, like setting up a story.
平
This
和
is
だった
fine.
エ
I
ル
feel
王国に
I'm
突如
interacting with it enough.
多くの魔物の群れが出現し暴れ始めたのです。
People have been going crazy with the
今まで
game.
そのようなこと
I've seen
は
people
全
do
くあ
some
りませんでした。
crazy stuff.
その隕石
And
が
I've
落
seen
ちる
people
前
like
まで
go
は
like, I will never touch this game. Some people are just like, oh
関
well,
連
I
づけ
don't
て考
want to
え
try
る
it,
方
but
が
after
お
they
か
try
し
it,
い
they're
と
just
お
like, oh,
思い
this
に
is
なり
fun.
ますかな。我々は墜落した隕石を魔の石、ソーサリーグローブと呼ぶようになりました。
Sorcery Globe, that's what we were talking about earlier.
あの石がすべての厄災のもととしか考えられないのですから。ソーサリーグローブが突然降ってきたように、あなたも突然現れた。
Now, you know what the
あ
real
の
RP
石が
is?
すべての厄災のもとなら、それを断ち
If
切
you
ることがで
have
きるのはあなたしかいな
a
い。
treadmill,
そう思ったのです。
if you have a treadmill and you have it close enough to where you're streaming, every time you do a race, hit the treadmill. Don't turn it up to max, so turn it pretty high and run throughout the entire race. You get the same workout your horse girls are getting.
僕は
That sounds like a fun
今
time.
世界に異変が起きつつあります。今までになかったような群発地震。動物たちの魔
Dude,
物か。
I'm telling you say that as a
いずれは
joke,
この村
but
に
they
も
were
厄災
literally
が降り
putting
か
it
かる
up
でしょう。
against star horses. I'm
Then-
like, I can't win this. I'm coming in 16.
僕
I
には
don't
そ
know
んな
what I'm
力はないん
doing
で
yet.
す。
Why are you putting me against
厄
these?
災を引き起こすような隕石を相手にできるわけがない。
But thankfully, I started winning.
それではあなたはどこからやってきてどこへ行こうというのです。
それはうまく説明できません。説明しても分かっていただけるかどうか。ただ言えるのは、僕は自分の意思でここに来たのではなく、事故によってここに来たということです。そして何とかして本来いた場
See,
所
my
に戻り
problem
たい。
wasn't even getting the SSRs. The
それだけ
problem was
なんで
getting the
す。
SSRs I wanted. Like when I was, like I said, I was
漠
on a
然
reroll
として
spree
い
for
て
about
分
4
かり
hours
にく
the
い
other
です
day.
な。
And I had a couple accounts that were
でも、
getting a lot of SSRs, so they
そうと
weren't
しか
getting
言えません。
Kita-san Black, and that's what
そう
sucked.
ですか。そ
Yeah,
こまで
hey.
強硬に否定しなさる以上、あなたのおっしゃ
Catch
る
me
こと
in
は
some
き
of
っ
the
と
boss
真実な
fights in
ので
some
し
of
ょ
these harder games. You won't see me
う。本当
overreact.
にあなたは
It's
光
gonna
の
be
勇者様では
pure.
な
It's
い
gonna
の
be
ですな。
genuine overreaction.
そんな
すみません。
Sinking the Ouroboros
結果的に
boss in
期待を裏切
East
る形に
Origins.
なってしまって。
I went slack jawed when I saw it
Yeah.
roll
こ
into
ち
a
らが
circle
勝
and
手に
start
勘
rolling
違いしただ
around
け
them.
です。
I didn't know
あな
what to
た
do
が気
anymore. I
に
just
病む
thought
こと
I
はあ
dropped
り
my
ますま
controller.
い。
ごめんなさいね。レナ！
そんな絶対そうだと思ったのに。
Just because he's not the hero doesn't mean he
光
can't
の剣持
help.
ってるのに。
Don't worry, our journey is gonna go great. 4 is all you need. 4 is all you need because you can pity the other one. Now, here's the thing. Compare that to Lakari, who spent $1,300. Now that's a man content farming. That's a content farm. He spent $1,300 because he started off so good, and he got too early on, and then everything went bad. Watching him roll was hilarious. That's why I didn't play until the Kitsu-san banner. I was like, I'm not going to. There's no way I'm going to spend on this game. And I'm just like, the easiest way for me to guarantee a good account is for me to wait for the meta stuff to come in and then just reroll. That's how easy reroll was. And then the game came out. I was like, all right, let me get to rerolling. I got a three-card account. And I was like, all right, I'm sick of this one. Unfortunately, I haven't seen another one yet. And that's a little disappointing, but I mean, it's fine. I can pity the rest. I can pity the rest and it'll be perfectly fine. Dude, this game is so pretty. Enemy symbols, green, weak enemy, purple, normal, red, strong. That's more of a blue. Well, no, that's purple. By touching an enemy symbol from the front will begin battle, or touch from behind will trigger a back attack. Okay. Yeah, the system is a little brutal, which is why again, if I didn't have an easy reroll, I would have never started. But rerolling was easy enough. But it's a very weird. It's different. All right, move character, normal attack, and then battle menu. L1, R1 spins in. L2 hold R. So L2 switch. Time will stop during input. Change switch type. The controllers for switching can be changed under settings. List switch. Current position switch. Okay. Perfect counters. Press X or right when an enemy performs attacks. Perform perfect counter. The Q is when enemies flash red right as they attack. Successful perfect counters will have the following benefits: cover 25% of max MP. That sounds very good. The lower the character's HP, the more MP they will cover. So here's the problem. I never played this game, and I am not ready. I shouldn't have put it on brutal because this might be a different system than I'm used to. The character will break, rendering them unable to act for a time. The bonus gauge will reset. Okay, so be careful. Be careful going for attack, basically. Break. An enemy will break when their shield is completely depleted. They will be temporarily unable to act for a while. Ignore defense. All are critical. Guaranteed to hit in more severe times. Okay. Yeah, which is insane, but it's insane, but also good, because that means if you start right now, it would be really, really good to get a good seeded account, get your really good card, and then call it a day. Man, I don't know what I got myself into. Oh, okay, well, I have a heal. Okay. Okay, so good to know is that I have to face the enemy. I'm actually gonna dodge backwards, so I have to look where I will have to look opposite of where I want to dodge to. So basically, only dodge away from when you're fighting. You don't just spam dash when you're running away from it. I mean, I'm not to encourage you, but it's doable. It's more than doable. Now, like I said, it did take me 4 hours to get a 3 account, but it's all RNG. It is all RNG, and so it's all in the luck of the cards. Thanks for stopping by, Bess. You have a good one. Always appreciate you stopping by. Oh, that's me break. Okay, so I timed it. Oh my god. I timed it wrong and I broke and died by one hit. One hit? Oh, it took was one hit and I... Okay, so note to self. Don't mess up. It's that simple. Don't mess up. Okay, so I have Crush and Heal. And Antidote. Oh, learning improving battle skills. Go on BP to improve or learn. Battle skills are square. Oh. Randomly evades attacks. Okay, so this is cool. Increased spell damage, sure, we'll take that. Okay, and it starts from the battle. I guess that's nice. What was it, L2? There we go. This battle thing is pretty crazy, in a good way. Also, that was... I think I'm gonna like this game. I am just punching him. Apparently I'm a caster, but I'm just punching him. All I have are brass knuckles. That's all I have. I have brass knuckles and I have my spell. That's not used to that. Well, which one was it? There's been like 30 or 40 that came out in the past month. I basically sworn off trying another new gacha until Azure Premier, because that's like the next big one on my radar. So whenever that comes out sometime next year, I'll try it. And I guess I might try Enfield, but I don't think I'm going to stick with Enfield. I don't think I'm sticking with that one. Surtur can only carry it so far. We made Connect? I don't think I know that developer.